For me, I think that this is a series that should go Florida's way. They have a lot on the line in this series, right? They're able to kind of control their own depth.
Disrupt the shot to try and deny any sort of ingress at the back of the point here, and Xy's having a clean puck up now. Ooh, that's a scary punch from someone. He'll have 2 for that.
But yeah, as he sends both Victoria and Crimzo over the side, and you see how Xy playing this Sojourn. Crimzo. Now if you get this beat, you'll have the beat for the blade. Oh, but they get Animo.
Yeah, no chance to get the beat off there, at least to be able to keep it for the next fight. No Ajax scenario, but a very clean little Genji. Bit of play from Valentine. 1-8. Point flip though amidst all the chaos, but I think Valentine might have found a good opportunity. Yes, he gets it on Xy, and Victoria has the overclock. Boston in control in overtime. Florida in a wrap position as someone disintegrates with all those eyes turned towards him. That recall for checkmate won't get him back to the point. Nice start for Boston.
All right, so
really impressive stuff so far. Punk doubling back, someone eliminated again. This aggression from Florida's front line is turning against them.
You just have such little tools in the support line here to make a big impact. Like I mentioned before, like the Lucio speed boost isn't massive with a composition like this because it
not nearly as scary at shutting down ultimates as it was now. I mean, it's the damage really that you worry about. Punk, where's he going? Oh, going towards someone. He's at EMP now. Will it be enough? Crimzo again gets rid of the Doomfist. It's a 3 versus 3, but Valentine puts his team in the lead, and Boston flipped the point during the fight. Oh, what a perfect round from the Uprising. I'm so impressed with this team.
The nano boost, he was on the ground. I believe he lost another player before that, so no reason to burn it at that moment.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that's pretty good gaming. Is this good though? All right.
I mean, it was not working with the Doomfist. I wouldn't exactly say just keep doing the same thing over and over.
Yeah, someone has to meteor strike out. It's a fair point. Punk is split up from the rest of his team there. Oh yeah, just a couple seconds out of sync. It doesn't matter because Crimzo lets him go. Couple of orbs there at Xy and Animo. No blade though.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Doesn't need it. Man, doesn't need it at all. Nice move, Victoria. Might opt for it anyway.
Checkmate gets a nano, and he's got a blade.
This is dangerous. Checkmate gets rid of MCD. Animo. Okay, yeah, Boston unfortunately not able to do much there, forced away from the car. It's gone wrong for the Florida Mayhem. How do they recover with 4 players? Punk's the one that gets a nano boost here, and he gets time to line up this gravitic flux. So Martin though gets dropped down. Punk doesn't quite have the timing to answer the transcendence here. The meteor strike though finds very little. Someone at least gets Crimzo after the fact, but there's no teammates left for him. Punk is happy to keep that Doomfist stuck in the room, of the Boston Uprising. Their defense holds out. Florida Mayhem utterly mauling. This checkpoint here.
Well, Xy switches to Tracer, so it looks like they want to come back and try and fight this potentially. So, checkmate still here. Looks like is Punk actually hit with a sleep start here? I think it was actually deflected back into him.
Yeah, that's most likely actually. Still, he was on the car where he had to be now. The Mayhem only really able to trickle out in 1s and 2s. Oh, I like having the Discord up on the Tracer there. That's definitely going to make life a little harder for Xy. Victoria wants to clear off Sir Margent, who's a threat in any other situation, but not here. Been moving for some of this time, so the Mayhem need to reposition as quickly as they can, but they kind of leave Crimzo on his own. And Valentine, aided by the girders there, is able to remove checkmate from the equation, and the good nano for Xy will protect him here. Nicely done.
Yeah, that nano was huge, or else Xy would have got cut up coming out of the spawn, and so you're closest to any type of ultimate here, and he's got the high ground.
Victoria, God, he's hard to hit. That mobility is just ridiculous. But that will be enough for the Mayhem to put a stop to Boston.
It's too large of a gap to cover for him, right? Like,
yeah.
If he would have used the dash there, you would have most certainly gotten taken out.
I mean, no, you dash, alt dash, so you can get there. I mean, you just don't have mobility. You need to get a kill straight away,
With
right?
Discord and everybody looking at you in that large of a gulf to cover, like, you're most certainly going to die making that across.
Well, Matt, I think the Boston Uprising's...
Nano Blade available. That'll be the Transcendence to counter. So you're still able to get 1. Yeah.
Find a blade from Valentine here. He gets a nano as well. Ooh, that looks much better. Okay.
That is clean.
Even outside of ultimates. Yeah. Transcendence from Margent here. Gravitic Flux. Well, oh dear. No.
You did end up getting some ultimates out, so now Punk's going to come back, but not even able to contest. Yep.
Go again. Go again. We take this one to map 4 here as the Boston Uprising.
Started with the Reinhardt, though. This opens up an opportunity to do so.
Welcome to the Twilight Zone, Matthew. Here we go. Someone training towards the sides.
Yeah.
This is just how someone wants to play, in fairness. Oh, dear. Is good. It's enough. And the bot, well, got snuck away there from the Boston Uprising. Oh, geez. This is a stinker from Boston. They just let them escape. So the Mayhem back away, regroup, and Xe again does what Xe does.
Yeah,
Crimzo is down. The bot, I mean, yeah, he's blazing. Not bad for Victoria there. Good timing with that amplification, mate. And the Mayhem are not incentivized to walk into a potential blizzard here, so let's see how they play through this. Punk is caught, there's a wall behind him. Yeah, that's devastating. Victoria playing very safe at the top there, and there it is, Xe. Fires one towards Crimzo. His face says this is just expected for him at this point. 3 kills in the fight, disrupt the shot to find the 3rd. He wants the deadlift so bad. It's going to be hard to find at this stage here. Skim all the rest of the kills. What a stunning performance from Xe and the Florida Mayhem. Yep, make it 3 Mat 5s in a day, Matt. Why not at this point?
Both supports down now for Boston.
Not good. Not good for the Boston Uprising now. They're in deep trouble. They had to have Itzal come back to the point here. God, if he had to nano the Wrecking Ball, that would just not feel great at all. Animo, the Pulse Bomb, though, another great Pulse Bomb from Valentine, who's really been a standout in this series for the Uprising, but it may well not be enough. Discord Orb on someone. Boston able to move back into position here, and they're not forced to use any more of those ultimates. That's the critical part. They have a little bit of a winter to weather coming up.
That feels like a squandered opportunity from Florida.
Out this transcendence, right? Yeah, I mean, Xe holds off here. He can have the EMP after the fact, but they've lost Sir Marjet again. First death again, Sir Marjet, always getting picked off by Valentine. Such great trace of play for the Boston Uprising to keep their hopes alive. Whoa. And they descend upon the Florida Mayhem. They have turned this one around so quick. I've got whiplash, Matt. The Uprising take the first round here on Ilios. Off this point, Checkmate's pulse doesn't connect, though. It's going to be a nanoboost on to Itzal. It's time for the Winston to fire up. Itzal quiet so far, but it's Xe again. It's always Xe. Headshot on Crimzo, and the Mayhem solidify their advantage.
Yeah, they've not been able to get anything going with this Winston.
Keep things going. The Uprising are waiting for reinforcements. It's got to be here. It has to be in this round now. As Itzal takes a big hit from Xe, was able to survive it, and the Transcendence keeps the Winston going. Xe under pressure. Victoria descends alongside Valentine. Great little double DPS dive, but Crimzo's taken down by Animo. Checkmate descends upon the Ana as well. The Uprising are without supports. Checkmate off the map. It may not matter though. Florida have the numbers, they have the momentum here. And Victoria just has to stand at range and deliver. Not much to be done there. Checkmate building another pulse bomb, and he's seeing the Ana. He sees MCD. A little bit of pressure, causing him to turn his head. Just to be a presence is enough. The pulse bomb doesn't find a connection, but the Uprising are off the point, of the Mayhem are catching up.
I was going to say, you had a duplicate here, and it's going to be a meteor strike that comes down from Valentine. Big damage on the Sir Marjet.
Can he get out of this alive, though? That's the question. Sticky bombs onto someone, and a slick escape here for Valentine. And now back to the point, because the rest of his team have made short work of Xe and Animo, the 2 key components for the Mayhem right now. Boston are going to keep ultimates to work with. Itzal Salters up to the point, but the Uprising have lost Crimzo. It's all on MCD to keep them going right now. The point is flipped in overtime. The Mayhem have got to respond, and they do so. MCD is down, and now Crimzo has to come in on the Lucio. No healers for the Uprising, but Valentine has a duplicate. Now he's Doomfist, drops him with a seismic slam, takes a ton of damage and can't disrupt the Mayhem nearly enough. Marjet comes back with a Cold Essence and a Vengeance, but Xe gets burnt down. There's got to be a touch. Crimzo gets to the point here, and Valentine is trying to pressure from the outside as long as he can, but the Uprising, they need reinforcements. Here comes MCD on the Moira. The point is allowed to flip now, but Valentine stays alive, and you can't be serious. The Uprising can't get there. 3 players. But the broom comes out, and the Mayhem sweep them away. Unbelievable.
Oh, that is a